Hi again, y'all. Back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you 6 new gear items that I have for hiking. So this video is part 2 in I guess you could say a short series that I've done on some new gear items that I have. My other video, if you haven't seen it yet, is titled New Backpacking Gear, and that video covers the big 3 items: my sleep system, my shelter, and my pack. And that video is about the new gear items that I bought to replace what I already had. So I'll put a link in the description if you want to check that video out. But for this video, we're going to just talk about some new gear that I have bought. This is not necessarily new gear to the market, but this is new gear for me. And I'm not what you would call a gearhead. It's not like I'm like, oh, I've got to get the latest and greatest new gear. But I do like gear, and I do like doing my research and discovering new things for myself. So this is just some, like I said, new items that I have kind of bought over the course of this year, 2019. And some of them I've already started using. Some of them I haven't had the opportunity to actually use yet, but I'm really excited to try them out. So anyway, 6 new gear items. Let's get into it. The first gear item that I recently bought, I got this at Trail Days. So up until this point, I was carrying just a pocket knife, one of those foldable pocket knives that you get at Walmart, and I just carried it in my side pocket of my pack. And I mean, it was okay. Like I said, I've never been in a situation where I felt like I was in danger or I needed to have some kind of protection on me, but I wanted that reassurance, you know, in case I needed to protect myself for some reason. But my thought always has been is that, well, if I was ever in a situation to where I needed to quickly protect myself, a pocket knife stuffed down in a pocket that I'm going to have to unzip, you know, pull the knife out, unfold it, and it was not a very durable knife. So I thought, you know, this is just almost pointless to even carry this. Well, when I was at Trail Days, I met Patrick, who owns the company MT Knives, and you have probably seen his knife, one of his knives, on either on his YouTube channel or on Homemade Wanderlust's channel. She actually wears them around her neck. But basically the knife is this. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can get it focused. This knife is called the Genesis 2. And this knife, now I've got some notes. I'm just going to read it because I don't want to say it wrong. And I'm probably still going to say it wrong. So my apologies, Patrick, if you're watching this video and I completely messed this up. But this is made from Bowler N690 stainless steel. I hope I said that right. So Patrick makes these knives, and these are made, it looks one piece of steel. And I don't really know anything about knives, I'll just be honest with you, but I just think it's a very beautifully designed knife. And I made a note here that I totally forgot exactly what this was referencing, but the durability of this knife, as far as, you know, the ratings for knives, I believe this is what this reference. Again, my apologies, Patrick, because I thought I was doing a good job with my notes. Apparently not. But 61 HRC, if anyone knows anything about what I'm talking about. Like I said, go to the link in the description and learn all about this knife. It comes with this Kydex, I'm reading my notes, Kydex neck knife sheath that it goes into. And the sheath is a necklace. It's a breakaway necklace, so see, you can put it around your neck and it can break away, so you know you're not going to get strangled or whatever. And the really wonderful thing about this knife, besides the fact that you can, like I said, put it around your neck, and I think I just put it on backwards. You can wear it around your neck like this, so when you're hiking, you can easily access it if you needed to, which I think is, if you're going to have a knife and you're going to have a knife for protection, well, here you go. But the other great part is this knife with the sheath and everything is only 2.3 ounces. I weighed it on my scale. It's super light. And you don't, when I wear it hiking or out, I actually forget it's even on. But this is fast becoming one of my favorite gear pieces. I just think it's, not only is it really cool looking, but more importantly, I just love knowing that I have something at the ready if I need it. And if nothing else, it makes a great knife to use for cutting avocados or cheese. The next item that I bought is the Kula Cloth, and this is a pea cloth. This can be used by men or women, but the Kula Cloth, excuse me. Again, let me look at my notes here. So I have for a while now, probably for at least a couple years, been carrying just a handkerchief as a pea cloth. And basically, pea cloths are used so that you don't have to carry an excess of toilet paper and use more toilet paper, like when you just have to do your number one. So I would carry my handkerchief, and that's works great. I think it works fine. It's a, cost $1. I could take it home and wash it. But when I saw this at Trail Days, I just fell in love with it because, for one thing, it's very pretty. It has a pretty design. It has this snap on it, this snap strap, so that you can actually hang it from your pack, like on the outside of your pack, which makes it a lot more convenient. So you're not because when I had a handkerchief, I would kind of stuff it into something because, well, it would get wet, and it would be wet, and you didn't really kind of want it just hanging there, with your stuff on it. But what's even better about the Kula Cloth is it has two sides to it. It has this waterproof clean side that you just kind of use for your hand. Then it has the antimicrobial silver infused textile is what this is made from. So basically, you wipe with it, it won't hold bacteria, it won't hold smells. And then you can put this in the machine. It is machine washable. They do kind of recommend, though, to hand wash it just to kind of make it last longer, but you can put it in the wash machine, it says. But it also has reflective thread on it. So, if you're, in your 10 at night and you wanted to really quickly find it to go to the bathroom, it'll reflect. You'll be able to see it. And then another really cool part about this is, so you can hook it and hang it like that if you want. But if you're like, it's gotten pretty, a lot of use or something, then you can snap it. You can snap it like that, and then it can hang from your pack like that. So basically, any of the yuck stuff is inside of the cloth. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited really to try this out. I think this is gonna I think I'm really gonna fall in love pretty quickly with this and using this instead of the handkerchief. Also, some of the Kula cloths you can buy have an artist series. This one is by Nikki Frumpkin. This third product I've actually been using for a little while. I haven't actually taken it on the trail yet, but I have worn it like around town and things like that. And I absolutely love these. And these are my Xero sandals. These are the Z-Trail model. This company was actually featured on Shark Tank a few years ago. This is just such a great camp shoe to me because not only are this pair right here is 9 ounces. For this pair, and they're pretty flat, as you can see, which means they're very easy to pack. I mean, as you can see, it's just so small to pack, so light, and they're really durably made. And the other part I like is if you did have socks on, you could still wear the socks because it doesn't have the little toe things. So basically, Xero shoes are meant to be worn as though you're walking more barefoot. Now the Z-Trails are a little thicker sole, and it has basically 3 layers of what you call that, but basically there's rubber, there's trail foam they call it, and then bare foam, which is what kind of sits here. And so the traditional Xero shoes are made so that when you're walking you can still kind of feel the ground, so it's almost as though you're walking barefoot, but there's just enough protection so that you don't get your feet scraped up or whatever. The Z-Trails are just a little thicker, and that's because they're meant to be worn on a trail. And as you can see, they have some pretty good tread here. But basically, the sole on these is 10 millimeters. It's starting to thunder. So hopefully I can make this video before it rains on me. And it's meant to kind of allow you to walk with your natural movement of your feet. And they do. They're so comfortable. I mean, I actually have arches. My feet are kind of highly arched, and I can wear these and they are so comfortable. I love them so much. So yeah, Xero Z-Trail shoes. My fourth new gear item is my Goodr sunglasses. I picked these up a few weeks ago. Got it in when I was in Bryson City at an outfitter. And I am in love with these sunglasses. As you can, if you look at me, I don't have much of a bridge of my nose. So any type of sunglasses I buy, they always slide down my nose. Any kind of anything, they're coming off. And so these are made with a rubber nose piece here, and I'm not sure what material this is. I think it's just plastic, but they're very, very lightweight. I want to say like 1.3 ounces or something. But they're also polarized, and I can wear these, and they do not move at all. I mean, they're amazing, and I actually think they're very cute and stylish. You should check their website out. I'll put a link below, but they're just a cool company. I just love their attitude and their brand and the way they do things. This pair of sunglasses that I have is the Ninja Kick the Damn Rabbit. That's the name of them. So yeah, I love these sunglasses. I've been wearing them now constantly. I just love them so much. So yeah, moving on. The weather. The next thing is I have this Zpacks sit pad. Now, I already have the Thermarest Z-Seat, and I love it. It works great. There's nothing wrong with it. But when I ordered my Zpacks tent, I saw this on there and thought, yeah, why not? It's $10. It's an ounce lighter than the Z-Seat, and so I thought, you know, why not get it and try it? And I found that I actually like this so much better than the Z-Seat because, well, for one thing, it's an ounce lighter. And another thing is just the way it folds. So the Z-Seat has 6 folds, this has 4. And so it's just a little shorter, longer, I guess you could say. Wider, longer, whatever you want to call it, this direction, than the Z-Seat. But it just folds in a way that's just a lot more convenient, and it's easier to get into your pack. And I just really love that. You can also kind of fold it in half like this. I don't know. I just think it's a lot more convenient, and because it's lighter weight, I love it so much more than the Thermarest Z-Seat. So this has become my go-to sit pad for when I go hiking or backpacking. So yeah. The fifth product that I bought, which I haven't all tested out yet, but I've heard really good reviews on it, and it's the Sawyer Micro Squeeze. So it's very similar to the regular squeeze, I think, except it's just smaller. As you can see, it's trying to get it to focus. It's just shorter and smaller. I don't have the other one to compare, but I want to say the other one's probably like that big. It comes with the same items that the squeeze comes with, the 32-ounce bag, the straw, the I can't think what this thing's called right now, syringe, and cap, and what looks like an extra ring, which is kind of cool. Anyway, I got this because it's just, like I said, it's easier to carry. So I thought it's better than the mini, smaller than the squeeze, and a little lighter in ounces. So yeah, we'll see. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen nothing but good reviews on it, so why not? And the last product, we might actually beat the storm. The skies look pretty blue. It's a little gray, but well, anyway. So the last product, which I, again, have not had a chance to actually try this yet. I've been buying a bunch of stuff lately, and I just haven't done any backpacking, and I've done some hiking, but I don't know, just haven't had a chance to use it. But I got a new rain jacket, and this is by Montbell. This is the Montbell Versalite, and this is probably going to be hard to show on here, but like I said, I'll put a link to the product. So a few things about the Versalite, and like I said, I did a lot of research on this before I committed to it, but everything I could read about it, I mean, I know there's so many different rain jackets, lightweight rain jackets you can get, but this one just consistently, to me, seems the best. One of the things I love about the Versalite is it actually still has pit zips, which, I mean, for breathability, yeah, I want some pit zips. And then it also has actual zippers in the front. You know, they're just nice. It's nice having a pocket if you needed it with the jacket. Then it also has this cord, the cinch cord on the back of the hoodie, as well as some Velcro. So, you know, you can tighten that hood, make it be more snug for the weather. But this is a ridiculously light jacket. It's 5.8 ounces. It packs down to relatively nothing. I mean, nothing. Let me see, did I have anything else here? It's waterproof. It's waterproof shell. It is fully steam sealed, which is pretty awesome. And the fabric on this, on the Montbell Versalite, is actually original cut pattern. It's called the kimono cut pattern. Basically, it means that this entire jacket was cut for one piece of fabric, which means there's less seams for them to have to seal, which is going to make it a lot more likely to stay waterproof. And now it's, like I said, a very ultra light jacket. So I don't know yet how well it works in pouring rain. You know, everything you ever hear about rain jackets, unless you get like a really heavy one, is that you get wet. You know, because at the end of the day, if you get a really lightweight jacket and it pours rain, then you get wet because it's a light jacket. If you get a heavier jacket, you sweat to death because, you know, it's not breathable. So I'm looking forward to testing it out. If the weather keeps acting the way it is, I may get to try it out sooner than later. But anyway, so that's six new products for me. Like I said, I know most of these I think have been out on the market for quite a while actually. But, you know, I wanted to do a video because maybe y'all didn't know about these products. You know I see a lot of new products from other YouTubers that I watch. So either way, I'm checking my notes just to make sure I didn't forget something. Nope. Alright guys, well this concludes this video. I'm having a little bit of camera issues, so how to kind of change out battery and all that. So anyway, that's why I'm much closer. This concludes this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I do a new video every week. And until the next video, thanks so much for watching.